I stayed at the Hotel Anya recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the Ibis Paris Gare du Nord Lafayette, the check-in process was super smooth. The staff were really friendly and even accommodated us for an early check-in, which was a lifesaver after a long flight. I love the cozy vibe of the place, and despite the narrow staircase, it felt very authentically Parisian. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room was pretty cozy, just like I expected for a Parisian hotel. It had all the essentials, but I have to say, the bathroom was super small. Like, showering felt like a game of Tetris trying not to soak everything. I loved that it was clean, but I could see how the layout might get a bit tricky if you're not careful with the water. Overall, it was perfect for my short stay, but I wouldn't want to be in there too long. Location and surroundings. The location of Hotel Anya is pretty fantastic. Just a short stroll to the Voltaire metro station, I found it super easy to hop on the train and get to all the major sites in Paris. Plus, there are loads of cute cafes and restaurants nearby, making it a great spot to grab a bite after a day of exploring. It really felt like I was in the heart of the city. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I was pleasantly surprised by the dining options around Hotel Anya. While the hotel itself doesn't offer breakfast or a restaurant, there's a fantastic bakery just across the street that serves up delicious pastries and coffee. I grabbed a flaky croissant and a café crème every morning, which was the perfect way to start my day exploring Paris. Plus, the area is dotted with plenty of charming cafes and restaurants, so I never had to venture far for a good meal. It's a great spot if you love the idea of sampling local flavors without being tied down to hotel dining. Honestly, I love the convenience of stepping out and discovering new places to eat every day. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a cozy little corner of Paris that feels both familiar and exciting. The moment I walked in, the friendly staff greeted me with warm smiles, making me feel right at home. My room, though small, was just what I needed for a short stay, clean, comfortable, and equipped with all the essentials. I loved having a flat-screen TV to unwind after a day of exploring, and the free Wi-Fi was a lifesaver for sharing my adventures with friends back home. The location is fantastic. Just a stone's throw from the Voltaire metro station, I could easily hop on the train to visit all the iconic sites. Plus, there are plenty of charming cafes and restaurants nearby, perfect for grabbing a bite to eat. The only downside? The walls are a bit thin, so I could hear my neighbors occasionally, but honestly, it added to the Parisian vibe. Overall, it was a great base for my adventures, and I would definitely come back. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Great location. The hotel is super close to the Voltaire metro station, making it easy to explore Paris without any hassle. Friendly staff. The staff here are genuinely nice and super helpful. They made me feel welcome and were always ready to assist with any questions I had. Clean and basic. The rooms were clean and had everything I needed for a short stay. It's perfect if you're just looking for a place to crash after a day of exploring. Good value for money. Considering the location and the price, I felt like I got a solid deal. It's a budget-friendly option that doesn't skimp on the essentials. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. No elevator. If you're on the higher floors, be prepared to lug your bags up some steep stairs. It's a bit of a workout, especially after a long day. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8. So, would I stay here again? Honestly, I think I would. The location was super convenient, just a stone's throw from the metro and surrounded by great cafes and restaurants. Sure, the rooms were a bit small and the bathroom situation was a little cramped, but for the price and the friendly vibe, it felt like a solid base for my Paris adventure. Plus, the staff were genuinely nice and helpful, which always makes a stay more enjoyable. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.